Hey guys, so welcome to my Meet My Horses video. I wanted to start off, of course, with Lindy Lou Who, the love of my horsey life. She is my 14-year-old registered AQHA mare, and I do some Western pleasure with her. I used to show her Western pleasure. She has had a little bit of some lameness issues over the years, so she's really just ridden for fun at this point. She's just a joy, absolute joy to be around, and she takes wonderful care of my son. As you can see, she is teaching him how to ride and doing an amazing job. You can trust her pretty much with anybody in any situation. She's just one of those amazing horses that is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime horse for sure. Next we have Hope, and she is a friend of mine's horse that I've been riding / leasing. And she is a 15-year-old, somewhere in there, quarter horse mare. She was also used for Western pleasure and had lameness issues off and on again. So she just is kind of ridden for fun. Same thing, basically. Her story is actually very similar to Lindy. She, there again, is just a sweetheart. She's very fun to ride, very broke, and I completely enjoy her because she's just one of those horses that she can sit for a long time, you get on, and she's a blast. So she is actually fairly tall at 16'1" too. Next we have Whisper. She's at the same barn, and she's an early 20s Cremello quarter horse cross of some kind. She was a rescue, so we're not really totally positive. She also has sat for a couple years and had off and on lameness issues, so same situation. She's just ridden here and there for fun. On days that she's feeling good, she just enjoys the attention and enjoys getting out and doing something. So I just like her. She's kind of quirky. She gets a little bit nervous in different situations if she doesn't know what you're asking of her, but she's not by any means mean. And she's probably about 15'1", 15'2" or so, I would say, max. And she's a sweetheart. I do enjoy her as well. And next we have Timmy. He is a registered 14 hand quarter horse gelding. I would say he's about 13, 14 years old as well. He was also pleasure trained and broke. I do believe he was shown a little bit in his earlier years. He's barely horse size, like he's really only about 14'1", so he is still considered basically a pony in my opinion. But he's super broke, super fun to ride, and he's very smooth. Like pretty much anybody could get on him and ride him. He's just that type of a horse too. Super quiet, gentle guy, and I enjoy him as well. And next we have his good buddy Grace. She is a registered APHA mare. She is actually a pony as well. She's lucky if she's 14 hands, maybe 14 hands on the dot. She's only about 8 or 9 years old, and she is actually still fairly green. She takes a good bit of kind of lunging and stuff to get her mind focused. She still needs a lot of work, but she'll be a fun little project for me this fall because she is sweet. I do like her personality, so we'll just keep working on it. And then next we have Maya. She is a early 20s paint mare. She's probably about 15'1" hands. And she is an absolute doll. If I had the ability, I would totally buy this horse. She's just one of those horses that like you just instantly know the minute you swing your leg over that you can trust her. You can do anything with her. I pony off of her. I take her on trail rides out by herself. Like she's just a joy. And actually in probably about another week and a half, I plan to haul out with her to a park near me and take her for a trail ride with her owner. She is a boarder at the same barn as Hope and Whisper and everybody, but I just ride her for her owner, and she's just super sweet. And next we have Diddy. He is a registered quarter horse gelding. He's probably about 15'2", and he is owned by the same person as Maya, and I've been riding him as well. For some reason I don't have any footage of him under saddle, but he is super trained for reining, and he's a lot of fun. And then next we have Kota. He is an early 20s actually a paint gelding, excuse me. He's probably about 15'1", 15'2" hands, and he is owned by another boarder at this barn. He has a little bit of navicular problems here and there, so I don't ride him a ton, But if I do, I just get on and kind of walk and trot lightly around, or just pony him with me and take him around to get him out and about. He is a gentleman, absolute sweetheart of a horse. And same thing, hopefully someday I can own bay paint like him. That's a dream of mine. But he's just a sweetheart, very friendly. He's usually always the first to greet me at the gate whenever I come in, and I just adore him. I look forward to doing things with him. And yeah, so that's all the horses at that barn that I ride. They are all really calm, really trained, really fun. I trust them, and it's just a blast there. This is an awesome opportunity. And this is Lindy going out in her field with her good buddy coming down, and his name's actually Diddy too, funnily enough. He's a little paint Tennessee Walker gelding that's in love with her, so he always comes to greet us. And this is something that you guys will find out about in a couple days, so stay tuned.